Hey, folks, how y'all doing? Kunal here, Bulls on Wall Street. A down day in the markets. We had some news on Italian yields and, whatnot. That's the type of market we've been in. In absence of news, this market has been grinding higher for quite some time, and we go on some very, very nice runs in the market. And then, when we get fiscal cliff stuff, European stuff, that's when these big spikes down happen. Otherwise, right, we've been in basically a raging bull market for multiple years. And once we start getting the geopolitical or political news come in, right, that takes away from the technical setup and just the overall bullish liquidity push that we've had the last few years. And that's what can shake the markets, because news always trumps technicals pretty much every time. And so we had a big down day today. Right, we haven't had one. We've been running on pretty much a 25 day push. We haven't had a 1% down day in quite some time, so we were due for one anyways. I think kind of what happened here today is, you get the news, the Italian news about the bond yields, but then also with the market being so extended, right, people are just looking for an excuse to hit the sell button because everybody is always nervous, right, nervous when the market's too extended, because it's like, am I buying it at the top? Am I chasing the market? If I don't, will the market run without me? Because it seems like we get extended a lot more than we used to. So, we got the selling come in. A good thing is, we've got multiple layers of support. We got a rising 20-day moving average that we're right under. And then, we have our yearly kind of breakout, right, that is around this 1475 area. And so we've got multiple layers of support, and we'll see how that holds tomorrow if we gap down. But, so far, I wouldn't say that anything has become less bullish the overall picture than it was before. We just have to keep an eye on this news and make sure that things don't get out of hand, because that will take over the cycle and turn the market. But so far we got multiple layers of support, and so if the news flow dissipates, then back on we go. Let's take a look at the watch list. I've been watching this PetSmart for a couple days. I was almost going to enter a little swing short on this bad boy today as it broke under 64, but I just lost my way a little bit. But I think that this one's got much lower in the cards. It's a bear flag, and so this will be pretty good for day trades. Netflix right at highs here from its flag. You can see it was even it was gapping up after hours, so it'll be a runner tomorrow. And you know what? We might even get a short out of it too. I'm still watching the Zigzin. It dipped today, and then it really made a roaring comeback, and that's what you want to see in these type of stocks. Overall, if we get over 4, this stock's got a lot of room to run, and it's flagging here for the last, month or so. MOV still flagging here right under highs. I really like this one. AKRX, I got this on watch for a short. We're kind of bear flagging between this 1250 and 1325 level. ANAD, I might need another day or two to loosen up the Bollinger Bands that are riding right on top of it, but I do like the pattern here. FBC is bear flagging here. If we kind of break below these lows here, watch out for a short. PKD, we're flagging here right near highs of its flag. It held up okay today. We'll see how this one plays. It's kind of a low volume dump today. HPTX, I don't know anything about this stock, but it looks like a fun little trader. So put this on your watch for potential day trades, long or short. Cores, right at the 20-day moving average. If this market bounces, I think that we should get a few dollars out of this one. At least that back up to 57.50 or so. BBD flagging here right under yearly highs. I like the look of this one also. Win-Dixie, or no, this is not Win-Dixie. Win-Dixie got bought out. This is Windstream. Keep an eye on, the 980s or so. 980s and a 990 mark. This is a pretty cool pattern here. We got 20-day moving average support right underneath. It held up fairly well today. RPRX, break under that 200-day moving average. I'll take this one for a short. SUPN, watch them move over 8, or today's high. This one is looking pretty hot for a bottom bounce. IMUC, it looks actually pretty good here. It needs really 225 to get moving. SREV still, as long as it holds 6 here, man, I think this one's getting ready for a big pop. And then EGAC, a breakdown, pullback play. This is on watch for a potential short also. Our risk is really minimal with the 50-day moving average right on top of it. So that's it for now, guys. Have a great